Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Indoor Farmer, episode 162, Monday night, 8:30 Central Time, every Monday. What's the date today? November 25th, 2024. We will be right back after a little short intro. You might be watching the replay. If you watch the replay, check it out and tell me what you think in the comments. I'll get back to you. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. So if you could share it out to everyone you know and hit that like button, thank you.
Lazy corner of the city, where the wildfire's strong and bright, lives a man named Waylon, with his green thumb at his mic. He's not your typical farmer, no fields, no barn, no plow. His farm's indoors, his harvest shared on the airwaves now. Waylon the indoor farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. On Sunday, games are rolling, at 5:30 they start. The Indoor Farmers Game Night, where laughter plays a part. Monday brings his story, how he learned to farm and grow. The Indoor Farmer shares his journey, making it a show. With every episode, a chapter of his life, teaching us to live more green, reducing all our strife. Waylon the indoor farmer, with his podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. Tuesdays for the reviews of people, places, things. Waylon's got the scoop, from artisans to local wings. Wednesday we grow Wednesday, where the mind expands, discussing food and farming with experts from the lands. He's not just growing plants, but communities as well. Through his microphone he casts a spell. Thursday, people in the boxes, where stories intertwine, with guests from all walks sharing what they've seen. Each podcast is a seed planted in our mind. Waylon's cultivation of culture and of kind. Waylon the indoor farmer, with this podcast every night. He's sowing seeds of knowledge, making our world a little more bright. From Sunday through to Thursday, his voice is on the line, bringing folks together, making learning so divine. So if you're feeling lonely or need a touch of green, tune into Waylon's podcast, where the urban farms the sea. He's not just farming indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the indoor farmer, connecting all the dots. He's not just growing indoors, he's harvesting our thoughts. Waylon the indoor farmer, connecting all the dots. In a cold, lazy corner of the city, where the wildfire's strong and bright, lives a man.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday as I get my final at everyone over here in my group on Facebook. If you're not in the group, Maccabees Live Market, go check it out. It is episode 162 tonight on the Indoor Farmer. Got a lot to go over tonight. Should be a good one. And we've got we had an awesome game night. Shouts out to Michael Black for being the winner yesterday. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That's good there. All right. What's up, guys? Let's see who's in the house here. We got everybody coming in from Rumble and Facebook and X. What's up? What's up? So, guys, I really, really I what's the best word I could use here? Highly suggest highly suggest that we, if you haven't yet already, find me on another platform because the comments have been really crazy on Facebook. I mean, I'm not even sure if I'm going to see them. They're everyone's having trouble with it, and so it's good to have just for that alone. And that's nothing necessarily against Facebook because every app and every platform could have a problem like that at some point. And so I think it's really good to have like a backup, and I suggest X, Rumble, or Kick. Kick is growing on me over here. We might even do a giveaway today on those alternative platforms, and really just be exclusive to those. I'm thinking about doing that, but we're gonna get into it. It's a good night to get into it, guys. Monday night, get the week going. We've got Thanksgiving this week, so it's going to be a shorter week for most people, and it's a little bit of chaos and whatnot. So hopefully everybody keeps a level head about them as they go into the shopping weekend. Hopefully you're not chasing down TVs on Black Friday. That seems like the absolute worst thing to do, but you got to do what you got to do, right? And that's what today is all about. And so I want to bring up something. I have been showing that I've had a few mice, right? And I think a lot of people have this problem. Chaos. Yes, I did. Chaotic. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. I just shared that. Hope it's okay sharing that into that group chat. But so what I was getting at is that the mice, I think a lot of people have this issue at this time of year, right? And what I'm having a problem with is the method. I was like, well, what am I going to do? And so tonight I'm going to show you the traps that I got. I got some newer traps. They're basically, I went back. I've tried several things now, and I keep going back to the regular old traps that you set. And I tried these glue traps, you guys, and oh man, that was sad as fuck. It was so sad. The mouse, it's like it's sitting there alive the next day and it's still struggling. It's struggling to like try to get off of the glue trap, and and then it's still alive, right? It's looking up at you like fucking Ratatouille, wishing that it could just hang out and cook you a meal. So it was fairly sad, but I did take care of it. Hey, I have a question. Do you know how to change your PFP? Uh, I don't know. Who are you? Two times David. What's up over there on the Rumble? Cheers. What's up? What's up, Alec? Appreciate you coming in. What's up, Bean, Timothy, everybody coming in on the Facebook. I don't know if I'm seeing your comments or not. There could be extra comments, could be less comments. I see a whole bunch of people popping through. So really, seriously, think about it. Get one of these other free apps. X is free unless you want to go live yourself. Kick, Rumble, they're all free. So I suggest going to check them out. I got some awesome pictures we're gonna pull up here from my grow this week. I had some bad news last week where I had 4 cannabis plants, 4 of the One World One plant seeds popping, and they were about to just start living life, and the damn mice got to them. But I will tell you that I have not seen any for a few days as far as the traps go, and so I think we're good. But I'm gonna leave these traps out all the time, right? Yeah, they can become a bad problem, but you just got to keep up with it. I think I caught 3 or 4 total in the last week or two. So really, I mean, it's not great, but it's not that's not the biggest deal, right? It's not the biggest deal. So what was I about to do? Yeah, let's play us a little bit of something on the background. Shouts out to everybody I've made songs for recently. There's a few of them out there. Let me we'll play this one for now. Yeah. All right. Night. Had a lot of awesome fun, and we played a pretty quick game, and everybody won something. So can't beat that. Can't beat that with a spoon, you know. All right, let's pull up. Let's get some pictures pulled up for y'all. I got couple of videos, couple of pictures. It's gonna be some good stuff. I will warn you, I did take a picture of one of the mice in the trap. I didn't take it that closely. It was just it's a cold hard truth. It's a sad thing sometimes if you think we've gone too anthropomorphic? No, I don't know what the right word is, but we've humanized animals so much. We've humanized the animals so much that they make that it's sad when you have to kill the animal. Like, no, look, they're pests, and if you put it outside, you're most likely going to kill it anyway. They've done studies. That's what I tell myself. That's what I tell myself when I take out little Ratatouille there. Yeah. So, but what the thing is like the peanut butter or whatever in the trap is gone. So it's like their buddies come through and like, hey, sorry, Charlie, I'm gonna go ahead and take up the rest of that. So I did bury the mice. A couple of them at least. The ones in the glue trap I did not, because glue is probably not a great idea in the system there. Me just kind of breaking up some of the clumped up bits of probably worm castings, I'm guessing, right there. Sherry, hello. How are you tonight? Guys, if you could help me out, hit the like button and share us out if you can, just out to your story one time, or maybe share it out to somebody who does that does gardening or whatnot. So I did handle it with gloves. Snap. I tried to clean it off a bit. Now, in that same trap, I ended up covering with sulfur later. So, actually, not the same one. It's a trap in the same spot there. Benjamin, hello. Come on in. We're just getting started. We've got a whole bunch of good stuff for you guys tonight. Did a little bit of a basil harvest, and I am packaging up basil now on the regular. Although I'm basically out at the moment, but I do have 2 packages ready to go for the next swag packs. I did send out a couple swag packs without any basil. I didn't have it collected up yet. Not harvested, but so it was dried, and I didn't have it put into the container yet. So yeah, I'm trying to send it out as often as possible. If you use it, you use it. If you don't want to use it, I'm not gonna be upset. It's free, and it goes out to my subscribers and the swag packs and stuff. I think it makes a lot of sense. And I might be able to do that with a lot of foods here soon, if I can come up with other ways, other things that I could say dry out, or, find ways to ship that aren't going to be too detrimental to the product. Let's see. Let's play a little non-vocal stuff here. Turn this down a little bit. There we go. Hello, Margaret. Hello, JC. How are we tonight? Margaret, we should play MJ's Baked Goods song. What do you think? I don't think it's in. I got to load it in here. I'm going to load her in here. Let's see. Oh, can't load it in over here. I'm going to have to load it in over here. One moment, please. We made which one, Margaret? There was, I think there were 3 of them. You'd like the hip hop one, or one of the rock ones that we found here. Let's see. I'm gonna put them all in. We'll pick them out. Pick out which one we like. If I can, I'm not sure if I can't, because I got too much junk in here right now. We're going to have to get rid of some Tedibles songs in here. Got like 4 of them. There we go. Let's see. What else can we remove? Might just play a playlist of songs, but I don't want to have an echo for you guys. So we're just going to do it one at a time style. Dear StreamYard, make us a playlist. Dearest of StreamYards, make us a playlist for Christmas. Okay, here's one. Here's the hip hop one. John Doe, you most certainly won, man. You weren't here though, and you don't have hash and dash immunities from the indoor farmer community. So I'm sorry about that. We're gonna play MJ's Baked Goods song here while we go through some pictures and a couple of videos. Doing good. Sometimes come just to listen your personal songs. Well, thank you very much. I'd like to think I'd like to think I'm a little more than that, but if that's going to bring them in, that's going to brings all the girls to the yard. We're gonna not look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, so we got some traps I need to set still, but I have that one is set back there with some peanut butter on it. It's a different kind of trap. It's the same. It's a similar style, but it has like a piece of copper. There's also one back that way too. So I have to apologize, Margaret. A lot of this song talks about me. Did you make my playlist? I did, John, but you weren't here, and since you weren't here, I had to delete it. You don't have the hash and dash immunity. It's over there. It is over there on the locals though. You have to sign in to get it though. Okay, so there's a couple of we got a couple of peppers going on. Like there's one hidden right here in front of us, but there's 3 right there. And the basil is definitely looking like it needs chopped out. I did chop some of it out before I took this picture, but no, I didn't actually. So I did a harvest of my basil today. You know what? I totally forgot to have Phyllis out here with me. Give me a second, Phyllis. I'll be right there, Phyllis. 1 second. She's my co-pilot. What's up, Terry? How are you? Earl, hello, man. You like the mouse trap? You like those? Okay, I like those too, man. They definitely are more of a hair trigger. Okay, so here you can see it a little bit better. There's 3 peppers growing. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. They're growing unimpeded. The pepper plants aren't looking greatest because they were being assaulted. So we'll see how that goes. Got a bunch of this. I got a bunch of pieces of the basil branches there. They're all like stringy pieces of wood, basically. And it's hard to. I'm gonna have to try to cut it up or something to help break it down in the soil. But I tell you what, I've dug into this soil. Let me turn this down a little bit. I've dug into the soil, and there's like literally the food is disappearing in there pretty quick. I'm not able to find half of what I put in there recently, and so I know the worms and the arthropods, they're doing their thing. They're hitting the soil, hitting it, running. So back there you got, actually I took a different picture later, but I put up some fly strips, and then back there we still haven't put up more light. I still got to figure out how I'm going to put more light up over this. I talked about it last week. There's not a lot of studs in the ceiling above this, so, and the only light that I would want to put up there is really heavy. Actually, it's much heavier than the light that's next to it. So maybe get a different light. I don't know. You got all the sweet potatoes are growing over that way. They're vining over the side into the area with more light. There's also a potato doing that, which you can't see from this angle. We're going to pull it up here in a minute. Oh, before we move on, these 4 cups here. That's where the One World, One Plant beans were at, and they all got eaten just by little tiny sprouts, just barely popping up above the soil. They were eaten, and so that was unfortunate. I had a bunch more seeds of that were not really taking off. They were in water and they were not sprouting their tap roots. And so I put them in the soil. I am watering them here and there. I don't think they're going to do anything, and so therefore we are back to square one with this cannabis grow. So I'm kind of back to square one. We're gonna do something else. I may ask Twisted for some more of those seeds, or I might pick something else that I already have here. I got quite a little library of collection of seeds. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but if I do decide on another pack of seeds that I have, I may put up some options and see what you guys think, and do like a little vote or something, a little poll on locals. So I just take a random box. My son likes these lemonade juice pouches. I take a box and throw some food in it as I'm, cooking and stuff for like a day or so, and then I bring it downstairs and then empty it out, and then I'll throw the box away. And so I'm trying to find other ways to put to like save my food scraps. But I do come down here a lot, so I just kind of come down here and bury them. I'd like to get a food processor. Shouts out to Soil Food. They told me about food processor helping the worms a lot to do that. Like it sort of digests or breaks it all up a little bit. Broccoli is going crazy though. Look at that. It's going to grow up to the light. I did increase my light twice. So we were at 25% last week. I went up to 50%, and I left it for a day or two, and then I went up again to 75% right now, 75% full spectrum. And I can go up to 100, but I'm not doing that, not for a while at least. But there's so many plants in that table that I believe it can handle what I got going right now. So far, I haven't seen any burning or anything like that. Now, there's another issue, and that's, well, we're going to get to that here. Get to that in a minute. We got a question from Miss JC. Did you put any thought into the Christmas jingle? Okay, we're not on that at the moment, but maybe at some point. What's up, Terry, over there on the Rumble? Cheers, Rumble's chat's working. X's chat's working. I hope whoever it is chatting on Facebook is getting their chat spread, because I see like 20 people that says they're watching, and that's all I'm seeing on my phone. There's no comments there. That is crazy. There's like 100 people that came through. It says they're watching. What do we got? 3 people? This is crazy, man. Facebook, get it together. That's what I'm saying, guys. Go find us elsewhere as well. Nothing on Facebook makes any sense right now for a live streamer or podcaster, whatever you want to call me. But you guys do. So you guys are really the reason and the thing I'm appealing to, not the app or the platform. Okay, so we got the miniature tomatoes. They're not popping yet, but I do have it sprinkled with some sulfur. I kind of went a little bit sulfur crazy. Probably not the best plan. But over here, I bought some more green onions at the store, and I buried them, but I forgot to water them. So I did. I mean, in this picture, I had already watered them a little bit, but they went a whole day, no water, just sitting in the soil. So they kind of wilted, but we're going to see what happens. Going to water them, and hopefully like new onion sprouts start growing up. We'll see what happens. I do like the green onions though. I want to really get that one down. I haven't figured out how to get them to grow more. Like all I know how to do is let them grow, and I can eat them for a little longer. So I'll be able to chop them down, and chop little bits off of them for a few weeks, like a few weeks, really. Like I've gotten them, like prolonged it, if that makes sense. I've been able to eat them for longer, but at some point, variably, they die off. And so I think I need to do some research, but it's not the end of the world. We'll check it out later at some point. Okay. I still don't know what this is I'm growing over here, but the package said radishes. These pod things are like those are flower bulbs. The thing's making a lot of flowers too. It's crazy. There's some broccoli in the middle there, but for the most part, these are just getting really all just tangled up and just growing everywhere. That's not a great thing. I don't know exactly what the best thing to do here would be. Maybe tie them up with yo-yos, grow less of them in one place. I'm not really sure what happened. Like they're stretching out so crazy. It could be there wasn't enough light. That's why I cranked the light up a little bit. There's a few things it could be, but man, I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like what a radish would turn into, but who am I to judge a radish by its cover, Don't judge a radish by its cover, they say. That's what I've heard, but I do have a broccoli head, I guess, growing. I'm going to show you that here in a little bit. Can't wait for my first ever broccoli head. All right, we'll turn it up and I'll play something else here. We'll play the game night song from last night. I like that one. You guys can also suggest you could request songs too if you're starting to know some of the songs. JC said she likes the songs, so JC, you're welcome to request songs. Treat it like they call me MC Way Long. I've heard them say it. Some people in some areas have called me that. It is what it is. What's up, Alan? I'm listening, but currently I'm planting an amaryllis. Am I saying that right? Amaryllis. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's why I don't do the show while doing this stuff. For the most part, I have done a few shows where we would do something like planting or whatever, but it's a lot more difficult to run the show until I get a producer here, while also trying to do some kind of a thing, Yep. So cleaning up the system, did a lot of cleaning up actually. Those are some mothballs I had from a long time ago. I didn't even realize I had them. They weren't doing the job, that's for sure. So we're not going to use mothballs for anything. Yeah, so I did chop down some of the basil. I got it cut back I cut it back so much that I started exposing all the tree trunks inside of there and cut all those out too. John, you were just here. I think maybe you forgot that you said something to me already. Amaryllis. I think I've heard that before. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like Amarillo, stone sour. Like some kind of drink. Fun begins. JC, what's your favorite song so far? You don't have them memorized yet. You just know they're all sort of personalized. Are you still here, JC? JC? I know a guy that's his wife. Her name was JC. Oh no, that wasn't his wife. It was his son. His son's name was JC. And it wasn't spelled like yours. It was just J and C. It was initials. I don't think she's here now. I'm not getting the comment if that's the case. But hey, go find me on Rumble. Go find me on X. I don't see any comments on my phone on Facebook. I see them coming through on StreamYard, but I am not 100% sure they're all coming through. And for that, I'm just going to take a hit on this Sherlock, hand blown by Brian Williams glass blowing, live on my show, People in the Boxes, on Thursday nights, 8 o'clock Central Time. I am actually not going to do People in the Boxes this week because of Thanksgiving. Dr. DJ Green Thumb. Oh, snaps. Okay. Well, now we've got a rival nickname, rival DJ nickname. Well, I thought it was like I said MC Way Long, but it could be Way Long MC. You know, it could be like that. Let's listen to some piano. People in the Boxes. I like that one. Reminds me like Toy Story or something. You haven't heard what? You haven't heard what? I'm sorry. Which song? You haven't heard someone say Way Long MC? Gotcha. People in the Boxes. I'm here, YP. I'm here, yo. It must be a really, really long delay. Holy delay. That's like a 5-minute delay. All right, I'm going to try and test something, guys. We got 10 people watching on the Facebook. I don't think I'm going to have this problem with the 8 people on the Rumble. When I say go, not right this second, but when I say it, I want to see a hashtag WTIF. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Hashtag WTIF. I'm going to see how long this delay is. What's up, Scroy? How are you, man? Okay, smoking, okay. Boom, okay. So that was like it was a good 20 or 30 seconds. JC might be on a little longer delay, I'm not sure. Yeah, Facebook is so jacked right now. Go sign up on Rumble Locals, it's free. All right, this felt good, cutting this stuff out of here. Felt really good, and I'm gonna take it in the other room, put it in the drying rack, and boom, so we send it out to you guys. And I used it too. I eat fresh basil though because it's there, but since it's easier to ship dry, I dry it out so we can ship it. Let it back out and come back in. Okay, maybe it's a little bit more, maybe more solid. Okay, we got 3 people watching on Facebook. Cheers. Chopping basil. Some of it gets burnt a little bit from whatever nutrients, things like that. The pH is a little bit high, so it's nothing's bad about it. It's just dry basil. Pump. Go Waylon. Let's play this. Let's play this one. You don't see anyone else's comments, JC. You're definitely you're coming through on StreamYard, but not on Facebook. That's why I'm telling you guys. I hate to keep beating the platform horse, but yeah, John. I mean, I know it's hard to figure out other websites and stuff, but it might be something to look into at some point. I can see your all's comments. I guess I'm seeing all of them. Driving and listening. What's up, Sheena? Thank you. Appreciate that. You just a quick hello and saying that we're listening to the show. I guess I was being a dick when I said 3 people. That's not fair. That's not fair because I design, like, my shows are designed for people to watch and listen. Yes, the comments help the show get a little more back and forth. There's sometimes when I don't have anything to talk about, I can talk to you guys, right? So that's kind of a crutch per se. But what I would like to do is I'd like to get through the show and then maybe get to comments, get to questions about what they saw, what you guys saw. stuff like that. A little different model, but similar. I like to make sure what I want is I want more substance to what I'm talking to you guys about. And if I don't feel like it was that good, then it's not going to be something that I want to promote as much, right? If I feel like we're doing better, promote it better. Do locals tomorrow? Hells yeah, JC. It's free. I mean, heck, you can check it out. You don't have to subscribe. I'm just saying, locals locals and Rumble. Rumble owns locals, and so when you sign up, you will automatically have a Rumble account. I think you have to sign up through Rumble to get to locals now. They changed it a little bit, but when you go to locals, it'll redirect you accordingly. But anyway, that gets you into both places, and Rumble is where we're live at right now. We're not live on locals, but locals is where you can. It's like my little home base outside of all the public platforms. I really got to figure out a better way to water the table there. Now, this was the other problem here. I am watering during the light cycle, which is something I should try to stop doing, but I'm also recording it, so I can't necessarily record it with the lights off. I don't know. It's a conundrum. Maybe I water it a little bit while I'm recording and then water more at nighttime. I don't know, but if I water enough, the bottom of the table, it's staying wet. The lights aren't going to evaporate all of it, but it will probably, take up some of that surface water and put it right back into the air. Thanks, Alan. The broccoli's looking insane. Now you can almost see a difference between the left and the right, where the right side has the aquaponics system and everything's been kind of the peppers have been kind of assaulted by the mice, and then that mint is like 2 years old and it's still growing, but it's not growing the greatest. And so there's like this contrast between the two sides. The pH is all crazy in the aquaponics system. The soil though is full of like abundance of nutrients. There's biochar, there's all kinds of worms and all kinds of activity going on inside there. There is worms in the aquaponics system too. I know that for sure, which is pretty cool. Thanks, Perry. Appreciate that, man. Tag in people that we've never seen before, guys. Tag a friend, tag a Fran. Just share it out to all the sales groups, marketplace. Share it out in marketplace. I don't think that would work too well, but might be funny. We got 18 Rumblers in the house, guys. Get over to Rumble. I tell you what, we're doubling. We've doubled our action on Rumble because Facebook's comments are jacked, right? So check it out. Go to Rumble. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway tonight on the Rumble. If we can get up to 30 people, would be great. Cheers. So this is my little grow area. Got a lot to do in here still, but the broccoli is going crazy. I just grab some of the leaves. I don't grab the biggest leaves. I don't know why, but I try to find like some of the smaller leaves inside there, and I'll grab some leaves from all the different greens except for the potatoes. Do not eat potato greens. That is poisonous. But I'm eating some of the leaves from the quote-unquote radishes. That's what they are. And then the arugula, which I'm not 100% sure that's what that is either. But the broccoli, I'm pretty sure. Broccoli, like the color and everything, even the shape is starting to take on. It's definitely a broccoli versus the other two where I'm like, I don't know. That's what it said on the thing. What's up, Diane? Hello, Diane. I just filled your swag pack coming out to you, and I got 5 swag packs filled up, ready to come out to you guys. I'll have to wait until I think I have to fill up 3 more. I'm a little OCD about it. I have to print out 4 at a time. Can't do 5. Got to do 4. You have a jungle going. Yeah, I do. And actually, believe it or not, there's not all that many flyers and stuff. I'm keeping it fairly under control. Like there are a few here and there, but I did put up, you see those fly strips back there? I didn't put up a lot of fly strips because that fan, the fan in the middle, which I took down while I was watering, it would blow those fly strips everywhere and then gets sticky, get stuck on something, and then here we are. I actually got stuck on one of those. I went back around the table here and was messing with the potatoes back there, and then I stepped into it, stuck right in my side of my face. I hate those things. Thank you. It could burn the leaves if you get water. If you get water on the leaves, yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying not to water on the tops. But to your point, John Doe, I do think of that when I'm watering. I also don't want the water to just evaporate back up if it's in the soil, Oh man, I need to go on like a 3-day fast before Thanksgiving. Although I don't think I'm going to be eating any Thanksgiving. I'll eat something that day, though, I promise. What's going on with the song? Let's see. What's next? Play a little Out in the Cold. I really like it. Dave Frost. Cheers, brother. Cheers to all of the Facebook people struggling with the comments. We still says we got 18 on Rumble, if that's right. $16. Okay, I've refreshed it. Well, hell yeah! If you have Rumble on the face, if you're a Facebooker that has Rumble, head on over to Rumble. Have a Rumble party. See what we can do in there. So I'm trying to just get out some of the brush underneath some of the dead leaves, the dying leaves off the plants. Kind of clear it up a little bit. It's not really that necessary since I got a lot of worms and arthropods in the soil. They're probably all spread out and you're going to eat that stuff. Trying to centralize all the vegetation though, or the waste, the vegetation waste. I also threw a dead fish in here too. I buried a dead fish. I had one fish die in the fish tank. Let me turn this down a bit. I had one fish die. Haven't had a fish die in a while, which actually was kind of cool because I was like, well, this fish has been in here for a long time. I think it just died of natural causes. And that's unusual. That's good. That's a good thing that it just lived until it was naturally dead. Okay, so this is an interesting angle I tried to make happen here. We're gonna see how this goes. That's the miniature tomato plant, the crazy ass vining, whatever this is, radishes, and then I actually have a broccoli that I took a little better picture of, but a head of broccoli coming up right there. Looks like my hand right there, but it's just a glove. Okay, so we got the potato right here where my mouse is. Those are potato flowers, and then this potato right here, these leaves and this trunk grows down here and it goes into the soil because I buried it in the soil. But what it originally comes from over here, and it bends up over this container and down into it. So that's actually where it comes from, down there. So I'm going to try and make more potatoes out of it by it grew over and it started growing down because of the weight of it. And then finally when it was big enough, I buried it in the soil. So I think it's going to be awesome. Let's go over there on the Rumble. Margaret, cheers. We got Ronald Blackwell on the Rumble. What's up, my guy? So that's sweet potatoes on the left, but then you got that potato that's kind of hiding right in the middle there. Hard to see it. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, that's a crisp picture right there. Holy cow. I'll cheers to that. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Thanks, Alec. Appreciate that, brother. Alec, you should check out Rumble when you get the chance, man. I know you're a working man, but definitely it's like a YouTube except better. That is pretty cool, though. Little broccoli nubs. So that whole middle trunk thing is going to be a huge broccoli. Debbie Pot. Hello, Debbie. You actually won last night, but you were not here to get it, so I am sorry. But yeah, you could have got a game night ticket last night. I think you watched for a little while and just didn't stay till the end, which I know it's a little longer. You know, it's a long show, 2.5 hours, but yeah, definitely want to see you win sometime. Cheers for coming in. Thanks for popping in on a Monday. You're looking at my broccoli here that's growing a little broccoli head. It's almost like a mushroom, a green mushroom growing in the middle or something. So this is the back side of the table. There we go. There's our little broccoli. Having phone trouble? Are you asking me or saying you're having phone trouble? You love broccoli? I'm eating the broccoli leaves. I'm not the biggest ones, but I'm cutting out like medium-sized leaves, chopping them up with other greens, with some green onions. Those green onions there look sad because I forgot to water them when I planted them, but I did water them the next day. I'm hoping they start to come back. Let's hope and pray for our green onions. There's the potato again. It's a little bit closer view. You can see that it looks like soil right there because I buried the loop. I buried it under. I'm hoping more potatoes grow. We'll see how it works. Okay, I decided to try and put my phone. Hey, that worked out pretty darn good, actually. I couldn't tell. I didn't look at the video afterwards, but I couldn't tell like if it was going to clear the light, if you could see it or not. So I decided to break up this cocoa core block and spread it out a little bit, put a little more material in there. Telling you that's why. Oh, gotcha. Well, hell yeah, Debbie. I'm actually encouraging subscribers to, if they win a game night ticket, to give it to somebody outside the community so they can check it out. And I do give a couple away per week to people outside of subscribers. So I already try to do that, but I know people do that as well. Shouts out Sheena. Thanks again. I don't see. I forgot who it was again, but yeah, it was cool that they came by and wanted to check it out. Oh. Oh yeah, Frost, get it, Jay. Shouts out to Cannabis Corner with Jay Frost. Jay Frost, the MC. You would do that? You mean you would give one up to people? Yeah, I feel like it's one way to get them in to check it out. But I do the giveaways on game night and then on people in the boxes. I guess, we're not having people in the boxes this week, so maybe we should do a game night ticket giveaway tonight. I'd really like to do it on alternative platforms because of Facebook being so messed up at the moment. Can't tell if people are coming or going in the chat. There's literally like 50 people that have popped through, and that's all I see on my phone chat. But in order to get on the wheel, you'll have to hit the like button and share us out. Share us to your story if you can't share anywhere else. And That's what we'll do after my clips and pictures of what's growing on. So that's underneath the sweet potatoes. I moved I shuffled the soil around, kind of loosened it up and stuff underneath there. Okay, there you go. Now you can see the potato that I buried. We'll get to the giveaway here in a minute. We're probably getting close to the last photo anyway. Yeah, I forgot I did this. Shouts out to Red 6. He gave me some really cool charts like a water chart, and then there's also, oh, you know what? I forgot there was two of them there. I taped them both up. But yeah, if you could hit that like button and share me out, we'll get you guys on the wheel. And I think I might even give extra. So I already give an extra spot for Rumble and local. Rumble and X. What's up, Elisa May? Rumble and X, you get an extra spot on the wheel. But I'm thinking of giving you 2 extra spots on the wheel for Rumble and X. I don't know. Does that make it more worth it to you guys, or does that just sound silly? I think the people that already have Rumble and X would say it sounds like a good idea. But hey, when we're having trouble with these comments on Facebook, it just makes me push even harder to remind you guys that there's a whole internet out there, and sometimes one spot's down, sometimes there's maintenance on this side or that side. I might even start a Discord one day. Discord would be fun. Discord's kind of like a chat room sort of place where people can get in and talk to each other. It's not being live streamed, but I think they did add live streaming inside of it, but it is what it is. And don't be looking at my butt, you guys. Come on now. Let's change it up a little bit here. About some upbeat country jingle. Now, to JC's point, maybe I should figure out a Christmas jingle. Christmas in Maccabees Live Market. That might be the way to go. Christmas time at Maccabees Live Market. Show and tell. I'm not showing you my butt, Elisa. Ah, Debbie Pot too. Come on, ladies. Holy cow. Hit that like button and share us out. You'll get in on a giveaway of a game night ticket we're going to do tonight instead of Thursday, since we're not doing people in the boxes. So if you want to win a chance to win a game night ticket, that means I should do an extra spin maybe Wednesday for the number wheel this week. Don't forget, I did put that up already, so the post is already up there for subscribers to hit the number wheel. Okay, so that's right. What I have on the wall here, there's an LED, like a lighting chart. We've got a deficiency chart with the whole plant, and then also a deficiency chart for just the leaves. And of course the I guess I didn't put the calendar up there. The calendar's for a watering chart, but I forget what that last thing is. But they're all just different charts for things that are good to be. Now that I think of it, maybe I should have put one of those up behind me here on the wall. Definitely cover some space. Diane too? Holy cow. At least no dudes were into it. There was no dudes into it, at least. I guess we can take solace in that fact. I think that might have been, nope, I took a picture of it. That was it. That was the last thing. Okay, so this was symptoms. Okay, this is another chart for different things. Like as far as deficiencies go, coloring and deficiencies, and that's pretty cool. I'll be using that stuff. Shouts out again to Red 6. Thanks, brother. Mobile nutrients, immobile nutrients. They're so close. Some of these are so similar to each other. This chart's really cool, though. I'm going to be looking into that a little bit more. Shows the whole plant, kind of gives you a better idea, I think. Cannabis nutrients deficiency and excesses. I like it. I like it. All right, we are going to pull up the wheel. What are we sitting at? An hour. Maybe do a little dabberoo while we hang out for a few minutes. Lisa May, you want to come up for a little after? No, I wouldn't say after show sesh. After this next segment, come up and smoke. If you're on Facebook and you just can't figure out local or Rumble or X, then come on up on screen. How about that? Actually, me commenting this, you might not even see it. That's it's funny. Okay. I got a couple of pennies here. I forgot they were in my pocket. Whenever I pick pennies up, I put them in my garden or in my aquaponics system. Anytime I find pennies. I'm also going to strip some wire. Not strip, ladies, not again. But I'm going to go get some like copper, from different things and such. I like, oh, no. Diane, going straight to the Sir Mix-a-Lot. Holy cow. What is this show coming to here? Let me share in the wheel. This wheel of shame. Wheel of shame. Okay. Let's go find everybody over on the Rumble. I see 13 of you over there. Got Timothy Martin. Got 2X David. I'm not sure who you are, and if you happen to win, you may not actually get this. I doubt that you're still. Are you still here, 2X David? Margaret. We have Terry. We've got Ronald Blackwell. Almost all subscribers except for this new guy, 2X David. All right, let's go over to X and find our Xcateers. Xcateers. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to have to keep that one. XXX. XEY. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Let's see who's commented so far. Just nobody and Timothy on the post. Nobody. Timothy. Not Trimothy, but Timothy. Let's see who's in the live chat. Nobody. Okay. It's fine. Maybe we'll have to sit here for a minute, do a dab or two. Come on in, guys, if you want to be on the wheel. Debbie, I'm going to grab all the likes from Facebook, even though I really highly suggest you go and grab a at least one other platform. Kick is a good one. You got Twisted Cannabis on Kick. Rumble's good. You got Master Rochi on Rumble, myself on Rumble. You got Sir Stevo. You got a bunch of people on Rumble that are doing live streams. Kick is getting up there, though. I've heard Kick is actually more cannabis friendly. If people are looking for that, I've heard it, but I don't know if it's true. Rumble is pretty friendly, except for I'm not getting a lot of growth, as it were. No pun intended over on Rumble. But I will say that tonight seems to be doing well since we went to. I did switch it to podcast. I don't know if that helped my algorithm over there, but You never know. With X is all up and down. I don't know if I'm getting seen there or not, but I will tell you guys real quick, just to plug this. I believe it's December 15th. I'm going to be on a panel on a space on X with a whole bunch of other farmers and nutritionists and different various professionals within health and nutrition world, and we're going to talk about growing and different things, and so it's going to be pretty fun. Can't wait. I'll be pretty excited to be on that panel. It'll be a Sunday morning at 9 a.m. is what I can tell you that much. Anyway, Coffin Kara, hello. Come on in. If you want to hit that like button and share us out, you get on the wheel to win a game night ticket. Let you check out game night if you're not a subscriber, and you get to win prizes and such. Actually have more people coming through on the Rumble tonight than X. That's pretty good. Oh, hey, Diane, your laughing emoji came through. Okay. I'm seeing Diane's comments. No one else's comments but Diane's on my phone. On StreamYard, luckily, I'm seeing most of them, it looks like. That's crazy. I said hello on Rumble. Not on my Rumble. Did you say it on the post itself or in the live chat? Let me see. I'll go check the post. I'll go check the post. Twisted Cannabis hosted 31 viewers. Why is it telling me that on my... Cheers, Kick. All right, let's go back to Rumble. Check on that. See what's going on over there. Margaret, I see you on the X. Thank you, Kara. I'm going to be getting everybody off of the list there of people that hit the like button and shared us out. Where am I going here? To my page. I am not seeing it, Diane. You may have gone to a different Rumble. Someone else's Rumble. I've grown sweet basil, Alec. That's awesome, man. Basil is fun. I like basil. It's pretty easy so far. Margaret, I got you. Let's get you on the wheel, on this wheel, and then we'll do a dab. How about that? Margaret Jet. Let's play the song again, Margaret. Let's go over here. Let's turn it up a little bit here. Margaret Jet. You've got song 2.
In the heart of the city where the green leaves grow lives a lady named MJ with the glow you'll know. With her initials so clever, she's the queen of the bake. MJ's baked goods, oh what a treat to take. Oh MJ, with your cookies so sweet, you got the magic touch from your head to your feet. In your kitchen, you're the ruler of the dough. With every bite we're lifted and we love you so.
High on Parole, watch it.
She runs a group on Facebook where the good times roll. With cannabis, cookies, cakes, and a pie that's on parole. Her treats are legendary.
A pie that's on parole, you guys. That means the pie is so illegal, you know? It means your pie is so good it's illegal and it broke the law, Margaret. Let's see. Grow your subscription with a free trial. What? In 3 days, any new subscriber on Facebook will start with a 14-day free trial period for their charge. I can update these settings. Yeah, I can't do that. On your page, but I don't know where it went. Huh. That's weird. Well, here's Margaret on the Rumble. Her pie's on parole over there. Not patrol, but parole.
Sunday evening, the community gathers round for games and giggles with MJ's treats profound. She's the life of the party, she's the heart of the show with MJ's baked goods.
Heart of the
How could we
show.
ever say, LJ, you're more than just a name. You're an icon, a legend in this cannabis game. So
Icon
here's
and
to
legend
MJ,
in the
let's
cannabis
raise a
game,
cheer
MJ.
for the fabulous woman who we all hold dear. So if you're looking for joy or a treat to appease, come find MJ where the cannabis pleases. At MJ's Baked Goods, where love is baked in. At MJ, the fun never has to end.
Ooh, and yeah, MJ's Baked Goods, everybody. Nobody on the Rumble. I got you. No, I didn't yet. Okay.
From your head to your feet in your kitchen, you're the ruler of the dough. With every bite we're lifted and we love you so. Every Sunday evening,
Share it out on the Facebook, guys. Let's try to get up to, I don't know, 10 people on the Facebook. That'd be awesome.
She's the life of the party. She's the heart of the show. With MJ's
Just a little challenge. No worries there. No worries. I'm going to do a little dab here. Any questions about what I got growing on? And guys, one thing I'm having trouble with, I'll, just to bring it back to the show a little bit here, turn this down a little bit. One problem I'm having with this grow table so far is that I have to it seems like I have to keep adding more soil in there because I didn't really put enough in there, and I have more room because I have the wood from the table, but then there's the plastic pond liner that's in there, which is actually very stiff, and so I can fill the table up above, a little bit above what the wood actually gives me in depth. So, not to have too many sexual innuendos in one little phrase there, but yeah, it seems like I could be stuffing this table more full of wonderful nutrients. I'm everywhere, he says. Can you please send me the song so I can share it with you? Yes, for sure. I am sorry. You're going to want to probably get it in an email form. If I send it to you just on Facebook Messenger, you'll be able to hear it, and you could screen record it if you want to, but it's easier to then to do other stuff with it if I send it to you in an email. Otherwise, I could just send it to you on Facebook Messenger, and so that you can play it for people, you know. I'm not like there's 3 of them too, and I'll send you all 3. But let's go to the next one. Is this over? Is this one over already? I'm not sure. Might still be the same. Let's play the 3rd one here. Well, I will cheers to you, Miss MJ. Well, here's to the week. Let's get through the insanity this weekend. We've got a new sponsor for Tuesday night's show that we will be getting some products for here soon when the next strain comes out. But we're going to have a dispensary on Tuesday nights doing a strain review here and there. I'm not really sure how often or how it's going to work, but we're going to be giving it a shot. So cheers. If you're not following Margaret Jett over there in her group, MJ's Baked Goods, what are you even doing? Shouts out to the Happy Hippie Head Shop. I made them a song today. Y'all want to hear it? Made them 4, actually. Not really sure which one I like the best. Oh, wait a second. Because I'm sure that somebody's going to want to hear it. I did send it to them too. I'm not 100% sure if they heard it yet. All right. I will just do that. I have to get it loaded in though. Trying to decide what songs to get out. I like them all. Okay, I made room for one, so let's just take a shot in the dark. I picked Hippie Holler number 2. What pests were you dealing with? So earlier in the episode, we talked about it, and it was a mouse issue going on, and I think I've taken care of them for now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the traps loaded with a little bit of peanut butter. Check on them every now and then, that sort of thing. I do have a couple of glue traps still out, and we talked about that because glue traps kind of suck. Because the mouse still alive, the mouse will like hurt itself to try to get off of the glue trap, like rip its own arm off or something, and still be stuck there. And yeah, they're pretty sad. The traps that slam shut, like that's typically a open and shut case, if you excuse my pun. But here's the Hippie Holler number 2 while we hang out for a moment. Turn this up, actually. Thought this was a fun one. Happy hippie head shop where the love resides. From seeds to lights, they've got it all. In their world of peace, they stand tall. On this site, you'll find treasures galore. I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes before we see where we're at here on the giveaway. Every item they sell comes with a happy tray. Oh, the hippies with their generous cheer. Let's go, anybody. Let's get some people in here. I want at least 20 people in on the Facebook before we do this spin. I'm going to tag as many people as possible. You're already here and I tagged you, no offense. I'm just tagging. There's always a place, oh, the hippies with hearts so wide. Happy hippie head shop where the love resides. From seeds to lights, they've got it all. In their world of peace, they stand tall. On this site, you'll find treasures galore. Cannabis seeds, lights, and so much, much more.
smoking devices, merch that's hip.
How you
Every
tag?
item they sell
See
comes
if I
with a happy
tag
cheer.
tagging Wayne.
On this site, you'll find peace or a smile to share. Visit the hippies who live without care. Happy Hippie Head Shop, where love is the key. Down in Hippie Holler, with the hippies you'll be free. Fifth, you'll be free. Then free.
Amarochi, what's up? We are trying to give away a game night ticket. Thanks, Alec. I don't know if I can't get. I can't have a giveaway. Get the people in here because of all the silly technical errors that Facebook is having. Oh, we've got 16 or 18 over here on Rumble. So I mean, can't complain too much. In fact, we're gonna say cheers, Rumble. Rumblers, you might be coming in going, what's going on about what about this is anything to do with farming or growing? But we're actually past that point in the show, and we've the first hour or so is all about what I've got growing on right at the moment. So feel free to go back and check that out. If you haven't followed hey, we got a couple followers on the Rumble tonight. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Okay, that's the beginning that you didn't get to hear earlier. Okay, that's the like country type one. There's another one that's better. Let's see. Oh, can't do it from over here, can I? Could play the Twisted Cannabis one. I like that one. Is that in here? It is.
In the land of green and dreams, there's a man named Twisted. He's the creme de la creme with his wife, the Twisted Misses, side by side. Together they design with cannabis as their guide. Welcome to the house of Twisted Cannabis, where creativity and green meet with a fizz. From designs that dazzle to seeds that sprout. In the world there's no room for doubt.
Shouts out, TwistedCannabis.com. They were playing this song earlier tonight, I believe.
She knows the scene, the Twisted Mrs. Creative Queen. Together they build a community so tight. On social media where the stars shine bright, they light up the screen with every live stream. Prizes, laughter, it's the real dream. Join the Cata fam, they always say, where every member feels at home, come what may. Welcome to the house of Twisted Cannabis. With the fizz, from designs that dazzle to seeds that sprout. In the world there's no room for doubt.
Thank you, Debbie. Hey, guys, if you're just coming through on Facebook, find us on other platforms if you're having trouble commenting or with different issues. I see a lot of people that just floated through. I mean, I can't imagine I stink that bad. I think it's a lot of problems going on with the with Facebook. But go find us on Rumble. It's free.
Twisted beans grow year by year.
Cheers.
To the house of Twisted Cannabis, where creativity and green meet with the fizz. From designs that dazzle to seeds that sprout. In the world there's no room for doubt. Twisted, and this is Twisted. They're more than just names. They're pioneers in the cannabis game. So if you're looking for fun and community, check out TwistedCannabis.com. It's the place to be.
Red 6 in the house. Red 6, are you still playing pool?
Twisted, and this is Twisted. They're more than just names. They're pioneers in the cannabis game. So if you're looking for fun and community, check out TwistedCannabis.com. It's the place to be.
Red 6.
There's a man with a mission. Red 6's name, with a heart full of compassion.
Cheers, Perry. Just got home. Oh, yeah. You want to pop up for a smoke? We're done with the old garden portion of the show. So right now, we're just trying to get these numbers up here. I'm hoping to get up to 20 people on Facebook, but I don't think it's going to work out because Facebook has had some technical problems. But we've had quite a few popping in on the Rumble. So once again, shouts out to the new Rumble followers. If you're not following the channel, I do appreciate a quick follow, but don't follow if you don't like the content. Don't follow if you don't plan to come back. You know what I mean? Don't follow just to follow. That's not gonna be helpful. Tell you what though, I am open to criticism. I like to criticize myself. It's fun. It's good things. Speaking of myself, tomorrow the Indoor Farmer reviews tomorrow. We're going to do a bit of a double review. We've got a couple different places. We went to a very small event. My son and I, it was like 4 vendors. And then we also went to a local shoe and leather repair shop that has been open for a long time and has now 3 generations of the same family running this shop, which that is what I really want to highlight about it. It's going to be interesting talking about Fred's Shoe Repair in Peoria, Illinois. Yeah, Red 6, if you want to come up, man, or you could just tell me, get bent. What's the other Red 6 song sound like? We played one. There's another one here. It's this one. Similar but different.
In the heart of our town, there's a man with a mission. Red 6, his name, with a heart full of compassion.
Link it, he says. I don't know if you're going to see my comment, but we're going to give it a try. And then I'll send it to you privately. But we're trying it this way first. Testing these Facebook parameters with their sad chat problem lately. 12 people in the house, guys. Get up to 20 people on Facebook. I know we can do it, and we're going to do this giveaway. I haven't put everybody on the wheel from Facebook yet because I know you're all coming in. All you have to do is hit the like button. Share me if you can. Share it to your story if you can. I mean, obviously I can't track that, but just asking for a friend. But otherwise, hit the like button. You're in there. We're at 27 people. 27 on the Facebook. We've got 46 people here total including the X. Not seeing it. All right. Well, we tried. We tried, brother. We tried. I can see the comments from StreamYard, but not from Facebook, my phone or anything. All right, coming in hot to the Red 6 DM. Whoop whoop. DM delivered. Delivered hot and ready, straight to the oven. They call it. I don't know who calls it that, but it's called that somewhere. Okay, we're probably going to switch to this for when Red 6 pops in here. Whoa, it just keeps going in circles. Whoa. Okay. Oh, that was a quick boop beep. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. He's a.
How's everybody doing tonight?
We'll play it again. This one is more like a little like Blink 182 style, but then this one's more like, we're talking like Skinner. They're like, what's that?
I like the beat for this one.
Yeah, this one's more like Bon Jovi or like, something like that.
Are you gonna be home tomorrow?
Is this a joke? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I do have to go some places, but what's up?
I was gonna drop it. That's all.
Oh, okay. Is that gonna be a new girlfriend for Phyllis?
For sure.
New lady friends for my girl fellas here. Yeah, might as well not even look at my phone, man. Like, no comments are popping up. 14 on the Facebook, guys. Let's get up to 20. And
Now that I'm
everybody
in-
here will get a chance to win. What's up?
Now that I'm in here, I can see the link.
Yeah, yep, you can see it all now. I'm thinking of putting you in as a StreamYard team member, if you don't mind.
What's all that?
Just means that you're a person on my StreamYard that can affect things and pull up comments and things like that. You've run StreamYard before, haven't you?
Very little. Like I was starting to kind of play with it, and then they did the whole not being able to go like live in a group.
Groups, yeah.
Using it. Yeah, so I kind of stopped. that.
You actually can, though. It's just that you have to
Share a link or something, and
you have to set it up like like it's an independent RTTP, meaning it doesn't know that it's coming from Facebook. It just looks like a generic link, which you can do from other sites to StreamYard. So you actually can do it. I've not done it personally, but I know it's possible. They do say it. I read that, but it's not easy. Now, again, not that you need to. Are you just going live in your group still,
Yes.
or on your?
yeah, I do that on Thursdays, but I'm usually only on there for maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe.
Well, why not do this? You can have a spot. I have like a team of 4 spots open. I think I need to look at it again. I take up 1 spot. Why not do this? But since you're on Thursdays, it would be helpful. You can check out the comments. But you could then go live on Red 6 with StreamYard and share it into Boots to Bushes. Boots to Bushes, everybody, check it out if you're a veteran.
Yes.
Just share it in. That's what I do. And then you do add everyone in the comments there, and you're
on.
Bob's your uncle then. You know Bob, Uncle Bob. You remember the saying, "Bob's your uncle." Never mind. It's like it's like a Jersey thing. I want to say like a stereotypical, bing bang boom, and then Bob's your uncle.
Oh yeah, no, I've never heard that.
Yeah. I'm probably throwing it off. I'm probably off in some way.
The Goodfellas.
11. We're going the wrong way, guys. If you're wanting to get in on the wheel, you just have to. We're trying to get up to 20 people. I feel like that's pretty doable. I've been doing this 3 years. I can't get 20 people in here tonight. I did add everyone, at followers, at freaking up my ass, all of it. I did it all.
So many different shows out there now.
Yeah, but like float through and get to that number within like a couple minutes, pretty easy. Yeah. Facebook's got some problems tonight. We've actually had almost 20 people on Rumble a couple times tonight.
I feel like it's been for a little while now. They've been having problems.
For the last several days now, there's been some kind of an issue where the chat people are just falling right through. I'm not really sure what's happening, but the like button hasn't even gone up, and I believe you, Kayla, and I'm not disparaging anybody that's here. I appreciate you guys. I'm just saying, like, there's a clear issue over here. Shit, damn, son, what are you grinding up pots and pans over there?
Grinding huge, dude. It's a massive one.
Yeah, man. Jeez, he grinds up tectonic plates in that fucking thing. I'm working on my stand-up comedy for the 7th.
Yeah, we do have permission to razz people as they come in the door. So,
can I go live and have my? Can I just have my tripod set up and be like just on me, and I can? I don't know though. It might be loud. Probably a lot of music or whatever going on. Or
yeah, there probably will be like some background music and stuff.
I could maybe go live on Locals and make it an exclusive subscriber only, behind the scenes backstage pass. Oh, this is sounding better and better. This would be a really good night to do it, because then I can play the music or whatever won't copyright me, and inside my own community on locals,
No.
and I could do it live, and then people can watch it later. But it would be an exclusive member only admittance. It's
That
been
would be
acting
cool.
up all over the last couple of days. Yeah, it really has been, Kayla. I know. Maybe I shouldn't be so worried about it. We're sitting at an hour and 30. That's about the time I wanted to wait anyway. So let's just get going. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Nobody knows the sorrow. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee. Sorry.
Reminds me of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, where the old man's like coming out of the house and he just disappears into the outhouse.
Whoa, man. We don't talk about adult movies like that here on the show. Got him. Kids, like people, like younger people are like, oh, snap. What was this? What was the movie? Chitty Bang and who? Snap. What? Who is it? The Love Bug? What? Who is that?
I have made sure to do that with my kids. Is like make sure they still seen the old classic movies like that, like the Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters.
Nice fucking model. Honk honk. Sorry. First one's way better than the second one. I'm just saying. I did a review for it, and ooh, go check it out sometime.
It's hard when they make second movies like that.
It really is, but it was also almost like I feel like Michael Keaton either maybe has some kind of health thing or something, or maybe just like that something happened in the last, I don't know, like 8 years or so, where he suddenly was in a bunch of cameos. He did have his own movie, but it wasn't. I didn't watch it. I don't know if anyone watched it. It's called Birdman, where he was just like insane. He thought he could fly, but he can't.
Wasn't that a Best Picture nominee or something?
I don't know, but I'm sure it was nominated for all kinds of whatever in Hollywood. But I didn't watch it. I probably would like it. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but that was kind of like his only thing he's done that's just been about him. And then after that, it was like cameo, the Flash. He did, I think he did some other cameos, and now this. So I'm wondering if he has some kind of, medical condition, and he's like, I want to get a bunch of things, because the Beetlejuice seemed really like forced.
I think they're having such a hard time writing original screenplays anymore too that they're just remaking the same movies. I feel like over and over.
It was very, very forced.
Have you seen the new Bad Boys on Netflix?
Well, Diane, I will put you on the wheel for that. I'm sorry that you're having the trouble on Rumble. Say again, Red.
The new Bad Boys on Netflix.
Bad Boys for Life. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
They came out with a new one on Netflix. I thought
entertainment world ain't what it used to be. You're right, Elisa. Buy it into a hole. You want to pop up, Bean, for a quick for the old after sesh. We're playing music here. You want me to play? I'll play your song. I won't. I'll play your song if you come up, Bean. I'll play your song if you come up. Bean, if you hit that like button, I'll put you on this wheel. Somebody just hit the like button, and I already I'll put all the names on here. Trying to get up to 20 people. If we get up to 20 people, I'll redo the whole damn wheel, but I don't want to do that necessarily. I can add people as they comment. Fire in the hole would be one new person. Did you hit the like button, Fire in the hole? Let me see. I can check. Can I see it? Yep, I see it. I don't know if it's Bean or not. He's got other people running the page too. What is it? Is that Mess? Is it mess? He goes live through the StreamYard, so I'm just kidding. But what do we got? We'll just put 5th. Is it Bean? Bean, are you gone? Are you here, Bean? I feel like I'm trying to channel a ghost over here. Channeling a ghost. All right. Oh, went back down to 10. Sheesh. All right, we're not going to get too excited about that. In that case, we're just going to spin. Bean is a subscriber, so if he wins, he wins. Good luck, Chuck. You ever seen that movie? It's fucked up.
No.
He just starts like betting with many women, and every time he had sex with a woman, they find their true love. So like he had this lineup of women, like they were all just wanting him to like make them find their true love. Like that's a twisted power, man, but it's fairly interesting. Like never like it's almost like the male version of always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Basically. Oh, hey, we got us a spammer. Spam the chat. Hit it. Ooh. Spam it. Nipple Rod. That's all you got? Come on, Nipple Rod. I can still see other chat on the screen. Wow.
That's it.
That must be a child because man, that is some really bush league. That's some bush league trolling right there. He did win it. Why is it weird? Why is it that I felt like he was gonna win it? Why is that? Oh wow, man! I kind of felt it. I even said something. I was like, yeah, and if he wins, Oh, he found the link. How did he find the link?
Well, I mean.
How did you find the link?
I'm a professional.
He was summoned by the wheel.
I did not like pin it or anything. This is trippy.
I went into the, you pull it up just the chat, not with the live.
Okay.
Yeah, I went through there.
Nice.
It's the only way I can click it. Even when you pin it, I can't click it in the live.
Wow.
I didn't even see it.
Well, look at this, man. You already have 2 WTIF coupons, and it's funny that every person I tell I send them a message and say they have one. They're like, I don't know what that is. Well, I say it all the time. You get 3 different choices. You already know this, Bean, because you're interested in giving away a game night ticket. Because this spin right here is a game night ticket. So you can either use it for a game night ticket, a indoor farmer hat box like ticket to like maybe win a hat box, or a swag pack, and you have 2 of those. Now you just won this wheel, which is a game night ticket, like I just said. And now we also have Nipple Rot in the chat on Rumble.
Nipple
Rot is doing them best on trolling me in the chat.
Sounds tasty.
Honestly, just helping me in the algorithm, I think, on Rumble.
Yeah.
I love a good troll.
Yeah, that's the most chatting. I might put him on the wheel. That's the most non-Facebook Rumble chatting I've had quite a long time. Kayla's over here laughing her butt off. All right. He true to my word. I told him I would. You pick the male or female voice.
Female.
Man, that was all we were doing that for, actually. So we're back to us. It's dab time. Nipple Rot's got me wanting a dab. They love them love Big Fat D. They say Big Fat D. If you're watching on Rumble, don't mind the Nipple Rot. They just misunderstood. They are making my the number go down though. Or
people don't like that shit.
Come on,
people
guys.
don't like you embracing it. They're like, wait, does he like what he?
They're like, this guy is entertaining this guy. Well, look, I look at it this way. The longer I can keep nipple rot here, the more they can't torment somebody else in their chat. You know, I am doing a favor here to whoever you are out there that could be being tormented by the old rotster. Rotster. Started off as toe rot, but he moved all the way up to nipple, but really quick, man. It was like a crazy evolution.
His close friends call him Nit.
Oh, look! At the end of each one, they like.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
There's like this couple
I
of
was trying to
random
see if there
letters.
was some kind of code or something. But
Right, it almost like it almost starts to look like a code, but no. Diane, funny. See, Diane, like, you know, Diane got locked out of Rumble, but this guy, nipple rot, you know, gets free reign to do whatever, right?
Yeah.
Commented about 30 times about what their
Free speech.
right? Hey, who am I to say? Look, they're not like if it was a link in there, if they were trying to get someone to like if there was soliciting, I would take them out right now. But look, just declaring what you love and how big and fat you love it. I can't. Who am I to say? Who am I to really, you know, be upset about that? Like, I can't. Them they wants what them they wants. You'll have to go to Rumble to see what they're saying because I'm not putting it on the screen. But fire in the hole we go. Actually, I'm gonna grab my Sherlock. Mama Bud Smoke Stoner. Never seen that name. There's a lot of people just floating through. Like literally, that's all I can describe it as. There's a hole in my boat. Just showing all these names on the screen. They're all just falling through to the abyss. Nipple Rod, come over to Facebook and help me out. Find it. Nipple Rod, you got any sniper ammo?
Did you ever watch that video I sent you?
Motherfucker, we're gonna watch it right now. Live on we're gonna watch it right now live on the screen. Oh, see, look who comes up now.
Oh, it's
Look what the bean drugged in. All right, we'll play the male version now. Let's play the Doors style fire in the hole.
I'm a big fan of the original one.
What, the female voice? You mean the
No,
one? Yeah, fire in the hole, or I forget how it goes. I'll try to
fire in the hole.
Okay, all good, Diane. Go. Shouting fire in the hole.
I have a few minutes before I went to work, so I just decided to say hi real quick.
So, how's it going?
Good.
Oh, look at the lovely tree and everything. You got me just blown away on the decorations already.
Well, I was going to be
Damn
busy this week, and I'm definitely not going to do it on Thanksgiving. So.
You ever watch Kill Tony, Elisa May?
Mm-mm.
Like, I've been watching too much Kill Tony because I have this sort of like background Tourette's of like wanting to make me want to like respond in the way that these comedians respond to each other. And I have to be like, no, it's not good.
when I watch too much of a TV show, I'll notice that's how I respond to my kids. Like how they,
Yeah, you start using phrases and stuff. When I used to watch Letterkenny all the time, like, man, I would just say shit from Letterkenny all the time. Kayla says hi, Lisa May. Yeah, you can see comments on here now, at least from Facebook, but not Facebook on my phone or anything.
What's up, Kayla? I don't know. I've been putting up a tree for 20 years and playing Santa Claus, so that's just like what I do.
Yeah, but it's when. So you do it before Thanksgiving every year? Or
No,
is it-
usually I do it on Thanksgiving night or the weekend after. But since I started third shift yesterday, I'm like no energy for nothing this week. And then Thanksgiving dinner makes you even more tired, so that day's like, oh no. And having to go work third shift afterwards.
Yeah, I feel you on that third shift. Do you have is there a possibility of moving shifts at some point, or?
I chose this shift, so I got at least wait 90 days until I do another shift. But even when I started in nursing, I like third shift just to get a feel of it and how things operate and how things go and that downtime, slower time. And then
Yes.
once I know what's up, then I'll change shifts. But they really don't have no first shift at my new job either because the kids go to school.
Hmm.
So in the summertime they do, but
Have you, Elisa? Did you hear the MJ's Baked Goods song?
I did. I like that one.
Bean, do you want to hear the MJ's Baked Goods song?
Sure.
This one or try this one. 3 of them.
In the heart of the city where the green leaves grow lives a lady named MJ with a glow you'll know. With her initials so clever, she's the queen of the bake. MJ's baked goods, oh what a treat to take. Oh MJ, with your cookies so sweet, you've got the magic touch from your head to your feet. In your kitchen, you're the ruler.
He's got a pie that's on parole.
We're lifted and we love you so.
Did you see my post that said pie on parole? Like, what's that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, you'll hear it.
There it was right there.
You heard it? I missed it. My
Yeah.
bad. Pie on parole, it says. We were listening to it live when I made it today, and everybody that was there listening that got in on the inside joke when I said, I'm posting this right now, pie on parole. And they're all like, oh, nice. There it goes again. It's because it's the pie is so good that it's illegal. That's what's up. Have a good night, Elisa May. I hope the time difference settles in for you.
Yeah, I'm sure it will after a minute. Once I'm there, it's like I can't go to sleep anyway, but not, I don't know, I just can't.
Yeah.
And then you get your second win by morning time.
A few coffees in. Several black coffees. You let them cool down just enough that you can chug them. That's what I used to do. Probably not a good idea though.
Used to dip the coffee that came in the MRE, the little coffee pouches. We would just stick them in our lip.
I used to take the whole packet, pour it in my mouth, and then take my canteen, pour some water in, switch it around, swallow
I
it.
know. I did third shift before, and I tried one of those 5-hour energies, and then that made my stomach hurt afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I had to choose.
I did
Got
that
some
once
coffee
too,
or
yeah.
something.
Well, yeah, just more water and more like nutrition, things that give you energy, like some green tea or
You drink Ripid when you were in Iraq?
Say again.
What kind of energy drinks did you have when you were deployed?
I don't know that I had any. I drank a lot of water, but I also would have all the different packets from different MREs. I had this one video, and I don't even think I have it anymore. But my co-driver took a video of me putting like the 1 liter water bottles we had, putting like every different like drink packet that we could into there because it gave you a little bit of sugar in the water, and it was like drinkable because the water was piss warm. And you're trying to drink something. So anyway, I'm off topic, but it's definitely a one way to drink water if it's hot out. If you have some sugar in it, much easier to drink. I don't mean like all the time, but if it's like hot water, ugh. If it's hot water with a little bit of sugar in it, you're like, eh.
Yeah, you didn't get cold water over there very often.
We would have ice once in a while, but those coolers wouldn't last too long
No.
on the trip. 140 degrees, no air conditioner. Uphill both ways, no shoes. Okay, my bad. I know, whine about it. I'm here anyway. But you guys, Lisa, have a good night.
Bye.
We got about 8 minutes here before we're going to be getting out of here. I guess I'll do
Have a
that.
good Thanksgiving if I don't see you guys or talk to you before then.
Cool. Yeah, you too. We'll see you
Yep.
soon.
Yep, later.
Remember New Year's Eve. Oh, I'll tell her later. New Year's Eve at my house. I think some people are coming. Gerald and Sandy. That might be it. Red 6, can I count on you New Year's Eve? Is there a party somewhere or what?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I want it to be like a chill house party.
Yeah.
Not like out where there's like a bunch of crazies, you know?
I mean, if anything, I'll be playing pool. That's kind of what I do in the wintertime is pool.
But on New Year's Eve, though, there's a lot of drunks out there that don't normally get drunk on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
That's what they call amateur hour, right?
Yep. It's amateur night.
And for us, we're like, we'll just be over here getting stoned and probably maybe a few drinks. I don't know. I'm not opposed to it, but I also don't go overboard, and I don't plan to let anybody else do the same in my home. I have room for some people to crash if they need to. Probably several.
I'll probably do the same thing I do every New Year's Eve.
Try and take over the world.
Nah, I get too high, do too many edibles, and fall asleep by 11.
But or by like 9:30. Yeah.
I always try to stay up, but I don't really do the whole New Year's Eve party thing anymore. I don't really have any friends.
Yeah.
Aren't we just sad?
That's better this way.
Better this way. Well, better not going out like crazy people out of bars. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like in the Horizon world on New Year's Eve. Just plug in, and take yourself away
Yeah.
to the wonderful world of the meta.
Join us for our Horizon New Year's Eve party.
You can meet a girlfriend in there and both live in there forever.
It's on a Tuesday.
What, Red?
It's on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. New Year's Eve is a Tuesday?
Yeah.
Damn. That sounds like a bummer. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind even if it's only a handful of people because then you could do other things. Like I'm not going to pull the VR out if 20 people are here. That's going to be a little rough. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. But if like 3 or 4 people are here, like boom, we could be having some fun on like the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Some exercise in. Less needy people. It really is.
VR is not really something you want to pass around either. Get everybody's sweaty ass face up in your shit.
Okay, we're going there. Well, everyone wipe their face off with a Clorox wipe.
I take my son to one of them trampoline parks and they have the VR experience thing.
Yeah. And
every kid just walks up, gets their face up in there, plays the game, walks away. Another kid jumps in there, puts their face in it. I'm like, oh,
hold on. Let me try it. I didn't get to try it yet.
After they're done running around that, like the gym and like all that shit, sweating their ass off, and I'm like, yeah, let me put my face on this cushion real quick. See if I can't get ringworm on my head.
Yeah, just rub your face like I'll tell everyone just wipe your face down with a Clorox wipe first, and then like, oh, it stings. Are you sure we can't just wipe the VR help? Nope. wipe your. No, yeah, you can wipe it down between users. Like I think some of the VR parks do that, but it is a very oily place on our body. You know, our face, a lot of skin oils and such.
I just think about it a lot because like at work I use a respirator and like other people will go in my booth to coat something and they'll go to grab my respirator and you ain't putting that on your face.
This ain't community respirator here, bitch.
Yeah, I don't
now,
think
now
so.
it can be more. You know, like you watch a lot of Kill Tony, so it's like they just like some of the regulars come up and they look to the audience and they just like they don't even really say anything. Like, shut up, bitch, and like just to the whoever. And some of those guys are funny, but some of them I can just tell it's like we need a regular. We're gonna fill that spot. Okay.
Yeah, and some of them are like charity cases too. Like
Cheers.
Tony likes to pick people that like he likes to put the spotlight on people that otherwise wouldn't get it. Like really, Kill Tony is starting to look like Make-A-Wish Foundation.
I saw what's his name. He was like, I forget, that was the Australian guy. He said one guy was being a little slow, and they were like asking him if he had any problems. He said, "No, I'm just nervous." And the guy's like, "Just say you have a disability, you'll become a regular." It's like, what? It's because it seems like he does have a lot of but a lot of comedians
not for nothing. The people that he does put the spotlight on that have the disabilities are killers. Like
they do good.
Yeah,
but you gotta tell. I mean, listen, if you're limited, your choices are limited. You better rock.
Yeah,
and they are doing. There's a lot of them that do awesome. The guy that can't speak, that goes up there, man, he kills.
He's a fucking millionaire now. He's selling out arenas. I'm like, if you could get a minute on that show and really like make that minute stand out where people are pulling clips of it and putting it like posting it all over the internet, you could become a millionaire off that show.
I could be like, they're like, oh, what do you do? Is this your main job? Like, no, Tony, like I'm a podcast host, It's like then you can start plugging everything else. Like, I could go up there and bomb and still get my interview portion.
Yeah. Really, more people get like put out there from their interview than their minute.
Yeah, because like even good
Cam
comedians are hard to do a minute.
You see Cam Patterson's first set is during the interview. They're like, "Tell me something interesting about you." He's like, "I'm not retarded, but I like rocks." like that blew up. Like that clip was all over the internet, and now that dude's selling out arenas.
Yeah, it's definitely a way around the previous model of SNL to make big comedians.
Yeah,
I really like comedy as a medium because it's the only way that some things can be talked about.
Yeah.
There was a short period of time there where comedians were biting their tongue, and then they just got sick of it, and now it's like right back to the hard hitting.
It almost swung the other way. It's like, oh, whoa, what's with the hard R? Jeez. For multiple words.
Yeah.
A lot of people go up there with racist jokes thinking they're gonna kill, and they just go up there and like everyone is looking at you funny now. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Something your grandpa told you about, and you just remember the joke or what?
That's what I try to tell Mess. Like, he's got a couple edgy jokes, and I'm like, you got to make sure that you're balancing that line where the funny matches the offensive. Like, you can't just be offensive. Like,
I just realized something, man. I just realized something. This whole time, every time I've gone into one of your live streams where you and Mess are talking, either I'm on screen or not, and you're giving Mess like advice on comedy, it's because you watch a lot of Kill Tony, and that's what you've been telling him this whole time. You've been like, "Yeah, no, this is what you got to do," and it's like, what this episode you watched this week? You're like,
every week I'm just repeating the last thing I heard.
instead of telling Mess to just go watch the show, you're like, you just keep passing it off for your own stuff, like week after week. Like, oh, let me tell you what to do now, and it's like you make it sound so smooth where it's not like a new thing this week. He's like, no, what you
Well,
got to
no,
do.
I've been like looking. I've been like watching a lot of podcasts. Like, all the podcasts I watch are comedians.
A lot of them have a lot of comedians do podcasts now because it's
Every single podcast I watch is a comedian or two comedians talking. So like they talk about their career and like all the ups and downs and trying to make it like at the open mics and all this shit.
It's a very easy transition for comedians because depending on the comedian, because some comedians kind of need the live laughter, and I've seen some of them where they have to have a little crew with them, like they have like you can hear like their cameraman or whoever, like producer, like 2 or 3 people behind the screen, like that will chuckle at something, and that gives them a little bit of feedback, I guess. And that makes sense.
You get two funny people together. They got the gift of gab, and like you got some gold. Like I'll sit there and listen to two funny people just go back and forth and talk about nonsense for hours.
How are you, bro? Might not be able to see the chat over on Facebook, but I can see it. So feel free to. We're in this sort of after hour right now. We're about to close up, but I know, Bean, you gonna go live after this?
No, it's late. I'm probably gonna lay down and watch some TV.
You got to work tomorrow? Are you? How's that work? How's that going? It's gonna be a while still, or
till at least the 18th? I'll be off. Hopefully,
you're gonna get so close to Christmas, they're gonna be like, we can't have you come back right now.
Nah, I'm even moving. Like I usually go to Pennsylvania for Christmas, but I'm even moving that trip closer to the beginning of the month because like I'm not gonna take time off right after I get back from an injury, all that.
Well, what if like is it a thing that could be shut off at Christmas time anyway for a day or two? Like, do they run on Christmas Day?
We close on Christmas Day and half a day on Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Day.
And then it's weird too because to take the time off, in order to get paid for the holiday, you have to work a full day before and after the paid day off. So like if I'm taking off from Christmas to New Year's Eve, I'm missing both of them holidays. And they both fall in the middle of the week.
It's important that you let your Addy and know it's all good. Let your Addy, let your audience know that you're being joking. Well, I would say the people that come, week after week, episode or different day after day, they have seen enough of my humor, I guess, by now that they would understand. I could see somebody new coming in and taking some kind of offense to something. I don't know. But really, if you've been around me long enough, either you like it or don't like it, and maybe that's why I couldn't get to 20 people earlier. Hey, it is what it is. I didn't plan on chasing any fads. I don't plan on chasing any online, and maybe I'll never grow because of that. Like someone was telling me recently that I should try TikTok. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it, but Like there's a lot of conservatives on TikTok. There's a lot of liberals. So there's a lot of people on both sides over there. I don't use it because I feel like it's a tool to try to do harm to us. Although I think a lot of them are, maybe not intentionally. I don't know. Do you like TikTok because of the whole like where they secretly are trying to dumb down the side, the portion that's in America versus the trying to uplift everyone in the China side? Do you think that's true?
Whether they're trying to do it or not, we're dumbing down our own people anyway.
I mean, you're not wrong. But there wasn't just that. It was the other thing that they were found to be giving people thousands of fake followers in order to make them think they were doing really well, and they would go and tell their friends, "Hey, come over here because, look at me with all this," and then that would just draw more people over there. And I guess maybe a lot of sites do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So maybe I will. Maybe I'll have to get on there. Maybe I'm missing out. Doing some gardening videos might take off over there on the old Talkster.
I went live on TikTok like a week and a half ago for 15 minutes. I had one person talk, and I made $10 in gifts. I think most of those streaming services that are based around gifts, a lot of them first initial gifts that you get are all fake. You know what I mean? It's like bots sending you gifts to make it look like you're getting gifts. And then they stop all of a sudden.
Yep. Just before the amount that they would pay out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, come on, I'm almost there. Oh, I gotta get this 50 more cents. I think I have that on Clapper. I think I have like $19 and some change. And I don't really worry about it. I just throw a video up there once in a while.
Yeah.
What's up, John Doe? The moist hot dog water. All right, guys, it's been fun. Red 6 thanks for coming up. And Bean Dango live streaming high. Da, da, da. Okay, I'm shutting this off too. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out this mod for Minecraft, but I'm not there yet. I can do it all manually, add all this crazy stuff into it. So I've been messing around with VR, Minecraft and VR. Seem to me Bean's okay. John Doe, come on now. Good night, Kayla. Thank you for coming through. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Go check out these two boys on the screen. They're both fine fellas. We'll see you all tomorrow night for Indoor Farmer Reviews. We're going to do a double review tomorrow. It'll be fun. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I might go to the old dispensary that we were talking about. Ivy Hall. Have you been there?
No, I have not.
Let me know if you want to go check it out, man. We should go check it out together because maybe they could, send people to some events as vendors too, especially for, Boots and Bushes, right? But yeah, we'll see you. Talk about it. Have a good night, man.
Right.
You guys come and see us on the 7th, Red 6 and myself at Grow Up Gardening in Pekin. We'll see you there. Have a good night, everybody. Remember, we have a little fun at the end at the after show, but the main point is that all of us have to eat. Good night, guys.
Yeah, this is for my green thumbs in the game. Wailing the indoor farmer. Check my name. Sustainability, we about to reclaim. This is how we do it, keep it in the frame. I'm Waylon the farmer, the indoor king. Living off the grid, what the city can't bring. Got my hydro setup, my LED lights. Growing all my greens, all through the night. Self-sustain, that's the mission. Growing my own, I'm not missing. Indoor farming, the hustle's real. Waylon's here, and